Hey guys, we are bringing back the FNAF series. Since I now have a new device, everything reset, so I'm rebuilding all of the other FNAF stuff in Minecraft. If you remember this series, then you are an old member of the channel, but we are starting off with Fredbears Family Diner again. Now, if you're wondering, this series will be more talky than music-y because, well, FNAF lore is known for being complicated AF. If you're wondering what we're looking at right now, we're looking at where Charlie died, and then William dragging her to his car. Here's a more aerial view of the place. Here's the back that leads to the kitchen right there, but we'll check that out later. And now we're going inside. Upon walking inside, you are actually greeted by the original four of FNAF 1 with Bonnie, Foxy. Wait, that's Freddy. That's Bonnie. That's Foxy. That's Chica. Why did I call Freddy Bonnie? This is the lobby. Over here is where you pay to get in. And then you have the dining area. You have Puppet over here at the prize corner. Of course. Why wouldn't you? And then over here is actually the arcades. I like the design I came up with. The bathrooms look similar to each other, except the male side has a wet floor and urinals, and the female side has no urinals and a vent. Yes, there is vents in this location. On the opposite side of the bathrooms, we have parts and service. We got hammer, we got blueprints, we got a pile of stuff, we got a generator, we got our vent. In there is the manager's office. It is extremely basic. Of course it is, because, well, it is a very basic location. Also, if you're wondering what that is, I'll explain more of that when we get to FNAF 2. Then we get to the main stage, where the Bite of 8 free happens, and I'll explain more about that in, when we do Crying Child's room. Over here we have the kitchen, with a camera, vent, and then a hallway to the security office. I'm not going to make this functional because I don't want to deal with that. But this is the office. The only thing I made that's functional is the lights. And then we have over here. Comment down below if you want me to explain the animatronics, how they work. But until then, see you.